New album time. Okay, so Ed Sheeran is back with a new album, Subtract, which is the final album in his, I think it's 5-part mathematics series starting with plus, then multiply, divide, equals, which I made a video reacting to for the first time, and finally, subtract. I don't want to waste time, so let's get into it. Alright, so even though we're on release day, we already have a deluxe version, which is nice, with 4 bonus tracks. Not bad. But we'll listen to all of this in order. It's a 1 hour and 1 minute long album. Alright, let's get into it. Ooh, and before we start, just for transparency's sake, I have heard 2 of the songs so far, which are Boat and Eyes Closed, only because those were the 2 singles that were already released before the release of the rest of this album. I haven't heard any other songs. But Boat, the song I have heard.
Came in for the embers, stayed out for the breeze. I need to feel elements to remind me there's beauty when it's bleak. Stuck out long before lights down. Why do I breathe? Oh, I know the more that I love, the less that I feel. The times that I jumped never were real. They say that all scars heal, but I know maybe I won't, but the waves won't break my bones. But the waves won't break my boat. Stones crash on the boardwalk. The wind rushed through the trees. I keep my eyes peeled. The memories always fall short of what we could have been. Left out long before last call. What do I need? Oh, I know the more that I love, the less that I feel. The times that I jumped never were real. Say that all scars heal, but I know maybe I won't, but the waves won't break my boat. But the waves won't break my boat. But the waves won't break my boat. The waves
The strings are really good on this one.
break my boat. The more that I love, the less that I feel. The times that I jumped never were real. They say that all scars will heal, but I know maybe I won't, and the waves won't break my boat.
Boat, not a bad song. It's one of the 2 songs that I had happened to have heard before, because Boat was released as the second single of this album a couple weeks ago, maybe 2-3 weeks ago. And it's very mellow, acoustic. That's gonna be the theme apparently of the rest of this album, acoustic, because it was written as an acoustic album, and a lot of what Ed Sheeran was going through during the process of making this album is also poured into the writing process. So a lot of it is probably going to be quite emotional and from the heart. So typical Ed Sheeran stuff. Less poppy songs. But Boat, would I save it? Yes, because I think it's a pretty solid song, and I quite like it. especially the strings, because uh, I think most, if not all, of these songs are produced by Aaron Dosner, I think his name is Aaron Dessner, who happened to also produce Taylor Swift's Folklore and the other one that was released during COVID. And his production style is very apparent in this song because it sounds very similar to Folklore. But yeah, that was Boat. Thing is, I heard that song already before this. The next song is the first new song of the night, for me, at least. So next song, Saltwater.
Still so far to go, and I can't feel my toes when the rain soaks through the heels and slips to the sole. Yeah, the blades are 2 feet tall. Waiting green, I'm moving forward to where
I like
God
the melody.
only knows. Feel the wind's harsh refrain, like the clouds grip my face.
The subtle production is,
alright to run
it fits.
from
The
all this pain.
I'm not sure if that's the bass or an electric guitar.
With one last breath that's in
Or a
my
synth.
lungs, scream it's all for love. Scream it's all for love. Come and kiss me soft.
Ooh.
Water. Oh, finally I feel
Those background vocals
3 or 4 degrees
sound really nice because he's singing falsetto in the back.
Water. Embrace the deep and leave everything. It was just a dream. I can see it up ahead, where the sky meets
The production is slowly building up. Now there's
After that, there's
what's that called?
only moving gray. I'm filled up with regret, with things I did or never said. Just leave that well alone. And come kiss me soft.
ooh, drums, percussion.
Water. Oh, finally I feel it. 3 or 4 degrees, I'm free and soft. Water. Embrace the deep and leave everything. It was just a dream. It was just a dream.
The drums sound like marching band drums.
It was just a dream. Was it just a dream?
Ooh, was it just a dream?
Now I'm standing
Breakdown.
on the edge, gazing into hell. Or is it something else? I just can't tell. When there's nothing left,
Again with the strings.
close my eyes and take
Fits very
one
nicely.
step. Say, well, here it goes. Say, well, here it goes. Come and kiss me soft. Water. Oh, finally I feel it. 3 or 4 degrees.
I really dig the background vocals.
Water. Embrace the deep and leave everything. It was just a dream.
I guess the sea is another theme or motif that will be apparent in this album. Boat, saltwater. But yeah, this one is not bad. I like how the instrumentation was structured. It started off pretty empty, and then slowly but surely more and more instruments piled on. My only gripe about that specific aspect is that the original sound was lost after like half of the song, so I'm not sure what happened to it. But yeah, not bad. Would I save it? Save. To save or not to save? Yes. This is to save. For me. But yeah, next up, Eyes Closed, the second of two songs that I had heard before the release of this album. Because this was the lead single.
I know it's a bad idea, but how can I help myself? Been inside for most this year, and I thought a few drinks they might help. It's been a while, my dear, dealing with the cards life dealt. I'm still holding back these tears. All my friends are somewhere else. I pictured this year a little bit different. When it hit February, a step in the bar.
You know, I realized this sounds like a movie song, like a soundtrack song for like a Pixar movie or a rom-com.
Just dancing with my eyes closed. 'Cause everywhere I look, I still see you. And time is moving so slow. And I don't know what else that I can do. So I'll keep dancing with my
eyes closed. Eyes.
So I'll keep dancing with my delusion is here again. And I think you'll come home soon.
Oh, that vocoder effect. I'd never noticed that until now.
That's in this room. I guess I could just pretend the colors are more than blue, but I lost more than my friend. I can't help but missing you. I pictured this month a little bit different. No one is ever ready, and when it unfolds, you get in a hole. Oh, how can it be this heavy? Everything changes, nothing's the same, except the truth is now you're gone. Life just goes on. So I'm dancing with my eyes closed. 'Cause everywhere I look, I still see you. And time is moving so slow. I don't know what else that I can do. So I'll keep dancing with my
eyes closed. Eyes.
So I'll keep dancing with my
eyes closed. Eyes.
Oh, I keep dancing with my. They're shutting the bar, they're cleaning the floor, and everyone is already home. But I'm on my own, still dancing with my eyes closed.
Everywhere I look, I still
see you. Time is moving so slow.
I don't know what else that I can do.
So I'll keep dancing with my
eyes closed. Eyes.
Oh, I keep dancing with my
eyes closed.
Oh, I keep dancing with my
Eyes Closed. Not a bad song. I will say, not as good as Boat, and for that matter, not as good as Saltwater, in my opinion. However, it's a lot better than the lead single of his previous album, Equals, which was Bad Habits, a song which I hated, especially as a first single. This was a better first single than that. And I mainly listened to the acoustic version of the song. This was the first time I heard the actual version since it was first released, and it's actually not as bad as I remember it being. Not that I thought it was bad to begin with, but I enjoyed it. So yeah, Eyes Closed is a save. Song's aight. Next song, Life Goes On. True that.
hit like a train. I ran out of words, I got nothing to say. Everything hurts, and I know love leads to pain, but memories serve our sweetest refrain. tumbling down as you float away. I'm reaching for you to tell me how my life goes on with you gone. I suppose I'll sink like a stone if you leave me now. Oh, the storms will roll, easy come, hard go, then life goes on.
Very typical acoustic vibe so far. I like the subtle pianos in the background though.
I miss the flames, the heated reserve. Oh, I'd remember the way that you put me first. What a heart-wrenching shame that you'll never know, just like tears in the rain. A constant gray in the clouds. When I hear your name, I think of love. So tell me how my life goes on with you gone. I suppose I'll sink like a stone if you leave me now. Oh, the storms will roll, easy come, hard go, then life goes on. Hey, yeah, life goes on. Hey, yeah, I watch the sun setting down. I am so afraid. I need you now to tell me how my life goes on with you gone. I suppose I'll sink like a stone if you leave me now. Oh, the storms will roll, easy come, hard go, then life goes on. Easy come, hard go, then life goes on.
Life goes on. Not bad. More emotional. Not that the others haven't been so far, but this was a very typical acoustic sounding song. I don't think personally there was too much special about it that stands out to me that would make me want to save the song. It's not a bad song, but I don't think it's something that I would put on my playlist. It's not something that I would save. But it's not a bad song. And all of this is just my opinion. So yeah, not a bad song, but we're gonna move on. Next song, Dusty.
I heard you calling, now my eyes are rolling.
Interesting production. I did not expect this at all.
The day is breaking into powder blue. Sunlight is framing our every moment.
I also like how the vocals are different.
What a way
It feels very intimate.
start off the day with you. Flick a finger, start a discussion to pick a singer. This one you'll love it, I had to bring her. Just let the speakers take you away. Drop the needle on Dusty. Frost on the leaves like a lake. The moment came out of nothing.
I like the harmonies of the
You
chorus.
lose a smile on your face. Yesterday was a long night, but I got a feeling that the future is so bright. All of the pressure washed away in the low tide, but we gotta wait till the clothes are bone dry. So I dropped the needle on Dusty.
I like the beat. I really like the beat.
We were lost within a stormy ocean. Nobody knew what we were going through. We talk about it as we dip our toes in. Take a breath and brace for the waves with you. Flick a finger, wait for the magic to do its thing, yeah. There's more than sadness we got within. Let's put some color into the gray and drop the needle on dusty. Frost on the leaves like a lake. The moment came out of nothing. Beautiful smile on your face. Yesterday was a long night, but I got a feeling that the future is so bright. All of the pressure washed away in the low tide. We gotta wait till the clothes are bone dry. So I dropped the needle on dusty.
Ooh, key change. I did not expect that. How does it all of a sudden feel so much more grand out of nowhere?
I used to think that every situation stayed the same, but I can see this start to change. Okay, drop the needle on dusty. Frost on the leaves like a lake. The moment came out of nothing. Beautiful smile on your face. Yesterday was a long night. I got a feeling that the future was so bright. All of the pressure washed away in the low tide. We gotta wait till the clothes are bone dry. So I dropped the needle on dusty.
Drop the needle in dusty. Drop the needle in dusty. Drop the needle in dusty. Dusty, not bad. Not gonna lie, before I pressed play, I saw the name of the track and I was like, Dusty. That is an awkward name, firstly. And secondly, because it has an awkward name, I thought it was gonna be a throwaway song. But that song was nothing like I'd ever heard Ed Sheeran sounding before. The vocals felt very intimate, very close. The production was very different. I assume this was also produced by Aaron Dessner. Yeah, completely. Sound different, which was, in a good way. It reminded me of how Sandman from his previous album Equals surprised me, and it was also an intimate sounding song. Yeah, not bad. I liked the relaxing vibes it gave. So this is definitely a save, and probably, not gonna lie, probably my favorite of the album so far, up to this point. The next album, End of Youth.
I've been depressed since you left. Tried to fill the hole with wine. Stopped the drugs when she came. Clean my act up overnight. If you reach with no reply, I'll see you when I see you, man. You can't talk me through the fall if we don't know if I can land. Tried to grow, but the past, it tears me down to size. Tell the world how to process, but don't take the same advice. I remember what I say. Then the mornings filled with fear. Can't get a handle on my grief when every memory turns to tears. It's been a long year, and we're not even halfway there. Is this the ending of our youth, when pain starts taking over? I just don't know if I can never just let it go. Everything's falling apart when love is real. There's never closure. I guess it's all part of life, but I can't help but feel low. We spend our youth with arms and hearts so wide open, and then the dark gets in, and that's the end of you. I've been lost since the teens, but pretend it's all alright. All my ups led to falls that led to trying to end my life. Just a boy at the start, they lent on like a man. You were meant to be my friend and not to take all that you can. Disengage to create, try to reinvent the wheel. No one knows what they want, so I just give you what I feel. If I slip and get high, I know the low is always near. When I'm down, I never see you. When I'm up, you all appear. It's been a long year, and we're not even halfway there. Is this the ending of our youth? When pain starts taking over, I just don't know if I can ever just let it go. Everything's falling apart. When love is real, there's never closure. I guess it's all part of life, but I can't help but feel low. We spend our youth with arms and hearts so wide open, and then the dark gets in, and that's the end of you.
Ooh, the drums. Now this is production that I dig from Aaron Dessner. The strings, the percussion and everything. When it's mixed like this, it sounds good.
And we're not even halfway there. Is this the ending of our youth? When pain starts taking over, I just don't know if I can ever just let it go. Everything's falling apart. When love is real, there's never closure. I guess it's all part of life, but I can't help but feel low. We spend our youth with arms and hearts so wide open, and then the dark gets in, and that's the end of you. We spend our youth with arms and hearts so wide open, and then the dark gets in, and that's the end of youth.
End of Youth. Definitely one of the deeper songs of the album thus far, if not the deepest to this point. Would I save this? I don't think so, to be honest, because although there were parts of it that I liked, such as, his vocals on here were like pretty strong and better than a lot of the vocals of the previous song so far. It felt very, I don't know what the right word is, but mainstream sad song. Yeah, I don't know. It's not something I would personally listen to genre wise. I mean, I don't know if you'd, yeah, I guess you could say genre wise. But yeah, let's move on. Next up, Colorblind. Is that Sheeran Colorblind? I guess we'll find out.
Kaleidoscope love.
Interesting production so far.
Is you and me. Forever changing, we make life interesting. Some days we're red and some days we both think green. But I like the nights when we leave the canvas free.
Strings.
Grab a brush and see where the feeling
This is an interesting song.
Nothing
Again, it
is
sounds like a
out of
movie
our
soundtrack
reach.
song.
Our words
Or like a
are
theater
mixing
song.
the pigment we need. Can we get started? I keep falling deeper in dark blue.
It sounds like a song you hear in like an opera house.
Rainbow exploding, but I can't see nothing except you in your In every spectrum, we find the millionth piece. Connect the dots and everything in between. Dull in the moment, you'll turn it golden leaf. You take the dark away, and that's no
This definitely sounds
easy
like a
feat.
Disney song.
Pick an orange,
Something
watch the shade
I could imagine
change
this
in
song
the
playing
heat.
in the
From
movie
yellow,
Beauty and the Beast.
purple and
You know what I mean?
green. Your words are mixing each pigment we need. Can we get started? I keep falling
A choir would be good at this part.
deeper in dark blue, brighter than white, rainbow exploding, but I can't see nothing except you in your eyes. Baby, we'll just paint the night colorblind.
The orchestral
Baby,
arrangement in
we'll
this.
just paint the night
Colorblind.
colorblind.
Ooh, that song was beautiful. Similar to Joker and the Queen off his previous album, with the orchestral arrangements. This was pretty good, I must say. Not a song I would put on like my listening in the car playlist, but it's something that I would like wind down to, sleep to, you know? It sounded like a Disney movie song or a soundtrack song. It would fit in like Beauty and the Beast. It has that kind of vibe to it. So yeah, pretty good song. Still think that Dusty is my favorite so far, but this one is pretty good. Next up, Curtains.
Can you pull the curtains, let me see the sunshine? I think I'm done with my hiding place, and you found me anyway. It's been forever, but I'm feeling alright. Tears dry and we'll leave no trace.
I like the melody.
Tomorrow's another day.
Ooh,
Hide and seek.
ooh. I did not expect that at all.
You won't believe how long it's been since I started the game. I can't be seen, and you won't find me today. I've not been
What genre is this
this
considered?
slow, but I'll
Rock?
be okay. Are you alright? Maybe don't ask, cause you know I never like to talk about that. Keep it inside, yeah, you say I always hold back, and I always will on sleep. Is it in your childhood? Something happened in your past. Look, the sadness here, I promise
this be
that it
considered
won't
rap?
last. And if I could, I would try to take it all back. There's still more underneath, and that's when you say to me, can you pull the curtains, let me see the sunshine? I think I'm done with my hiding place, and you found me anyway. It's been forever, but I'm feeling alright. Tears dry and we'll leave no trace, and tomorrow's another day. Let me see the sun shine, shine, shine. Let me see the sun shine, shine, shine. Let me see the sun shine, shine, shine. Let me see the sun shine. Hide and seek. Count to 10 and close your eyes. Try to breathe. See a message and don't reply. Nice to me, but in reality, say goodbye. Life can be so beautiful if we try. Are you okay? Yeah, I guess so. But on some days I feel like I'm trapped in a hole. But I keep
I like this
right
part
to the
so
ones
much.
around me don't know. To the mountain I'm here to help you carry the load. And the outside rays, they are good for the soul. So let's step out of the darkness and it gets so cold. The day's not out of reach. And that's when you say to me, can you pull the curtains, let me see the sunshine.
The chorus on this is so good.
And you found me anyway. It's been forever, but I'm feeling alright. Tears dry and we'll leave no trace. And tomorrow's another day. Let me see the sun shine, shine, shine. Let me see the sun shine, shine, shine. Let me see the sun shine, shine, shine. Let me see the sun shine.
Damn, that was a good song. If I make look, I'm gonna be straight up. The first verse before the chorus came in, I mean before the drums came in, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna save the song. And then drums came in and the chorus came in, and then that completely changed my mind because this was a really good song. Might have been my favorite so far. When the chorus comes in, it's like a mix of a bunch of different genres, because the drums feel like rock drums. Um, but then the vocals and like the strings and all that felt like a feel good kind of vibe genre. So it was like clashing, but in a good way. So this is a definite save. Next, we have Borderline.
Sadness always finds an end. Sneaks its way past, infecting everything.
So far, is this the first primarily piano track of this album?
This
I
is
don't remember.
one momentous sequel, don't you think? And the blackbirds, they fly like a frown on the skyline. Right
Ooh,
now,
the synths.
I feel I'm
Ooh, the falsetto.
running from a lighting gold in darkness, shielding from my eyes. 1 foot in, 1 out. I'm stuck on the borderline. Which way will I? 'Cause I should take this on the chin, but I don't even know how all of this began. We are made to mold and bend. But can I wish for nothing when it's still a sin? Right
The
now,
synth sounds so clean in this. It's subtle but clean. The falsettos are so clean. And the harmonies as well. Ooh.
Waiting on the borderline. Waiting on
The borderline.
So I will pour another drink and try to drown the pain with salt along the rim. And I'll shut off the things I think, 'cause nothing good will ever come from worrying. Right now, I feel like running from a light engulfed in darkness, shielding from my eyes. 1 foot in, 1 out. I'm stuck on the borderline. Which way will I? Tears never ride. These days are dry. We are so blind.
Oh, so the ending just leaves us hanging. That was another banger. Damn. That was pretty good. That was more on the emotional side. But those were probably the best falsettos I've heard off of any Ed Sheeran song that I've heard. I don't know, something about it. That is an immediate save. Bam. Next, Spark.
We've been lost for a long time, in a rut, no escape signs. And for love, we were so blind.
This sounds like another Ed Sheeran song
There've been times with the truth
that I've
lied.
heard.
Now
The
it's
melody.
clear as a blue sky.
I can't point my finger
like
onto
a
it.
band-aid over deeper cuts we tried.
Well, I like
Couldn't
how
stop
the drums enter.
fate descending on the night. We'll build a fire,
Ooh.
torch our own light, and hope the sparks
Ooh.
survive. Use words as kindling, light up the night sky. Let the memories take flight, and hope the sparks survive. Yeah, we hope the sparks survive. Oh, I wonder will we pull through? All we ever do is argue, with not a lot, but we make do. How I wish you wouldn't say that. There are things you can't take back. When you leave, I always face facts. Like a hand that's trying to hold the water back. Couldn't stop the ocean leaking in the cracks. We'll build a fire and torch our own light, and hope the sparks survive.
The harmonies in that one line
Use words as
keeps getting me.
kindling, light up the night sky. Let the memories take flight, and hope the sparks survive. Yeah, we hope the sparks survive. We've taken road that led to confusion. But right now that don't matter at all. Nah, nah.
It's a really good bridge.
Bring it back, we'll bring it back. Our love's no illusion. The higher we go, the harder we fall. We'll build a fire and torch our own light, and hope the sparks survive. Use words as kindling, light up the night sky. Let the memories take flight, and hope the sparks survive. Yeah, we hope the sparks survive. And we hope the sparks survive.
Ooh, and the strings again. The strings never miss. Yeah, another banger. damn, it's been a streak of like pretty solid songs so far over the past few songs. Pretty good. Immediate save. I like how the drums fit in this one particularly. Yeah, I don't know. And the bridge is another highlight of this song in particular. Next, Vega.
Rain keeps beating on the rooftop, muddying the glass, but God, I love the sound of heaven. Sat cross-legged on the carpet, listening to vinyl, trying to ignore the weather. This week was heavy, I buckled under all the weight. What can you do but pray? And count your blessings, it wasn't any other way. Don't leave it up to fate. Fighting the tide, but the waves, they will part. Light up the night, we were made to be stars, but it burns like hell to be Vega. Clouds keep forming over this house, blocking out the sun. I'm trying to keep it all together. One door closes, then one opens. Gotta keep the focus. If we'll believe, then she'll get better. The days are long, but they pass within an instant, babe. It is the strangest thing. I'll count my blessings the day I see you smile again. This war we've got to win. Keep it inside, don't let no one see your
Nice
heart.
harmonies.
No one can judge, we're the same in the dark. Fighting the tide, but the waves, they will part. Light up the night, we were made to be stars, but it burns like hell to be Vega.
I don't know what Vega means.
Same problems, different options.
Good bridge though.
Pain comes at a cost, but we got this. Need respite, bleed time dry. She'll be fine, she'll be fine. Same problems, different options. Pain comes at a cost, but we've got this. Need respite, bleed time dry.
I'm yawning because it's late, not because the song is boring.
She'll be fine. Rain keeps beating on the rooftop, worrying to death, but I guess this is human nature. We are made to shine like stars, but that don't mean it don't burn like hell to be Vega.
Vega. I like the melodies in this, and obviously the strings. However, I don't think it's something I would listen to, like something I would put on my listening into the car playlist, aka not a song I would usually listen to, but not a bad song by any means. Next, Sycamore. Sycamore beats me. Guess we'll find out.
Sycamore in the
Sycamore.
summer, bearing leaves. Swing you pushing our daughter underneath. Flowers bloom in the garden, swaying breeze. Just imagine a world where we could be. Right now in the waiting room, emotions running wild. Worried about my lover and I'm worried about a child. And part of me was always in denial. It's gonna take a little while. We're in our story, love in, love out. We are glorious. We're in our story, love in, love out. We are glorious. Sycamore bringing shade from beating sun. Nothing more than a word, a smoking gun. What a puzzle is this to be in love, to be planting your roots, then dig them up.
As usual, the strings are good.
To tell
Really
you
good.
how it is. What's he gonna say after? I think you better sit. Brace yourself, something's about to hit. It's gonna take a little while. We're in a story,
the harmonies.
love in, love out.
That was nice.
We are glorious. We're in a story, love in, love out. We are glorious. We're in a story, love
The harmonies on it.
out. We are glorious. We're in a story, love and love out. We are glorious. Sycamore in the field, a lonely tree. Darling, what will become of you and me?
Sycamore. It was alright. It was a bit slow for my pace. And the production sounded very pop sad, like typical sad production. So for those reasons, I'm out. Nah, but it's not a bad song, but not something I would listen to. Next up, No Strings Attached.
If we make it through this year,
Strong opening.
then nothing can break us.
I like how the piano sounds here.
Trouble
gives off,
leaves and reappears.
It gives off.
We've shown we can take it.
What's that song? We Built This City vibes.
Out and
I think.
overthink it. Work and get burned out. But this is no strings. You are who I love, and that won't change when we're falling apart. Yeah, this is no strings. You are who I love. It's just growing pains. If we make it through this year, we should celebrate it. Rarefied atmosphere. Till now we evaded. We tore the walls down to build them up. Never was in doubt. 'Cause this is no strings. You are who I love, and that won't change when we're falling apart. Yeah, this is no strings. You are who I love. It's just growing pains. We did not fight for love just to let it be defeated. What we're going through is common, but it doesn't mean we don't feel it. It would be easy just to give it up. Guess we've got enough reasons. Every time that we have come undone, I'll say it's no strings. You are who I love, and that won't change when we're falling apart. Yeah, this is no strings. You are who I love. It's just growing pains.
No Strings. Um, not gonna lie, that was probably one of the most Ed Sheeran-y. Not really. One of the most not bland, but like normal sounding songs up to this point. Not that it's a bad song by any means, but just not my vibes. Though I did like the grand piano kind of sound from the get go, from the beginning, as well as the vibe of hope. That intrigued me. But aside from that, it's not a song I would usually listen to. Last song, The Hills of Aberfeldy. Now, I'm not sure if this is true, but from what I read from a random comment online, this song was actually written at least a decade ago and had always been planned to be the finale song of Ed Sheeran's final Mathematics album. Now, whether this means that this was recorded over a decade ago, I'm not sure. In fact, we can quickly check the producer. Aaron Dessner. Okay, so it looks like it was recorded recently, but it was written a long time ago. So let's see. Let's hear younger Ed Sheeran's a younger Ed Sheeran written song in an older Ed Sheeran voice.
Oh, the leaves are covered in snow, and the water's frozen. Oh, I long for you to be the one that I'm holding, and warm me down to my bones. As you lay beside me, hold me close. Oh,
I really like the production on this.
leaves are starting to fall,
Feels like
and the sun grows cold,
a movie opener.
and my heart might break from the weight of it all. For all that I know, you could be holding somebody else's close. When I'm home, I'll hold you like I'm supposed to. Yet I know that I have never told you, darling, we could fall in love 'neath the hills of Aberfeldy.
Is this considered folk music? Sounds very Irish. Is that where Aberfeldy is?
The ground is slowly melting, and the sun beats
Ooh,
strong,
the harmonies.
and I feel like my feet may have wandered too long, and I
The
will
harmonies.
remain here alone,
So good.
'cause I fear that you may have found someone. When I'm home, I'll hold you like I'm supposed to.
That sounds so good.
Yet I know that I have never told you that, darling, we could fall in love 'neath the hills of Aberfeldy. Darling, we could fall in love 'neath the hills of Aberfeldy. Wherever I go, I will always find another stranger to share in the weight of my crimes. And I know you will never find another heart that wants you more than mine.
Good song. Good harmonies, good production. all-rounder, pretty solid song. Yeah, I would save that. I was a bit borderline about saving it. Borderline. Yeah, but yeah, not my favorite off the album, but like definitely a good ender, a good closer, especially with the productions, the harmonies, all that. Although this is the closer of the album, this is, after all, the deluxe edition of the album. Not, and the thing is, I didn't even see the non-deluxe version. Yeah, but either way, we have bonus tracks to get through. First off, Wildflowers.
Ivy vines that clothe the tree, daisies look and take a peek. Sun takes colors from the green and bleaches. December white, a cotton dress, open lawn to make a nest. Try to think what I love best in your features. You were born to run and run till you find your fire. I saw what you become.
Good harmony.
I know
This song reminds me of a bit of Afterglow. Is another song of his. I like the drums in this, the percussion.
Trace you on the cross, hair that makes a question mark. You'll always be in my heart, I mean it. You were born to run and run till you find.
I like the vibe.
Fire, I saw what you become. I know. Blossoming among the wildflowers,
I like the intimacy that of his voice here.
Fire, I saw what you become. I know, blossoming among the wildflowers.
Flowers. Save, that was a good song. I liked it.
I wasn't looking for a hideaway. I need the heat of 1,000
Next song, Stoned.
bodies. Crowds will devour, I don't need breathing space. Consumed by hopelessness and all my worries. Save me, colors erase. Nothing will fill up the space. I'm drowning under the waves and so out of place. I'm feeling away. Maybe this life was a waste. Should I just throw it away? All my friends have settled and grown, and then there's me here dancing alone.
Ooh, nice
Fueled by
melody.
heartbreak mixed with the chemicals. They are sleeping and I am stoned. All my friends have settled and grown, and then there's me here dancing alone. Am I breathing into my detriment? I'll keep bleeding and I'll be stoned. I don't want to have to cry again, or say to them goodbye and I'm so sorry. This pain crescendos right until the end. Keep telling myself that it's them and not me. Save me, colors erase, nothing will fill up the space. Drowning under the waves and so out of place. I'm feeling away, maybe this life was a waste. Should I just throw it away? All my friends have settled and grown, and then there's me here dancing alone. Fueled by heartbreak mixed with the chemicals. They are sleeping and I am stoned. All my friends have settled and grown, and then there's me here dancing alone. Am I breathing into my detriment? I'll keep bleeding and I'll be stoned.
That's a nice song. I don't know from what instrument that would come from though.
All my friends have settled and grown, and then there's me here dancing alone. Fueled by heartbreak mixed with the chemicals. They are sleeping and I am stoned. All my friends have settled and grown, and then there's me here dancing alone. Am I breathing into my detriment? I'll keep bleeding and I'll be stoned.
Stoned. Nice production, high quality, everything. Not something I would usually listen to. So therefore we're gonna move on to Toughest. By the way, I forgot to mention this about Wildflowers. I'm surprised it didn't end up as an official part of the album, and it only came out as a bonus track because it was one of the better songs. But yeah, Toughest.
I don't know what to think. The word cut through the day. The doctor said it's cancer, and the baby's on the way. Life changes in a blink, decisions to be made. They say radio's the answer, and that both lives can be saved. Points for timing, it could not get worse. What the hell are we going to do? But you're the type to defeat the hardest obstacles put in front of you. You are the toughest in the room, and I know that love will get us through.
Wow. I think I split this. I like this vibe.
Still waiting on a call, then an action plan is made. In the middle of a court case, shows what really matters, babe. The specialists in North, en route we'll choose our child's name. Cause we had enough surprises for a lifetime, wouldn't you say? But he said it had the utmost power to change the world to blue. You're the type to defeat the hardest obstacles put in front of you. You are the toughest in the room, and I know that love will get us through, and life will overcome the pain that grows in you. 'Cause you are the toughest in the room. You show me strength I never knew. When love is on our side,
Those falsettos
You
are so nice.
are the toughest in the room. I know that love will get us through, and life will overcome the pain that grows in you. 'Cause you are the toughest in the room. You show me
Ooh, the
strength
drums.
I never knew. When love is on our side, there's just no way to lose. But I still can't help but break down.
Pretty good song. Why is this a bonus track? This should be in the actual album. This song highly reminds me of the bonus track from Equals called I Will Remember You. This sounds very similar to that, except this is way better. Like, the production of this is way better. But it has like a very similar vibe. But yeah, easy save. Final track, last and hopefully not least, Moving.
This is the last song I'm writing about you. Up to now, well, I'd never tried to. You don't feel any kind of pain like I do. So let's forget it even happened, babe. You're all I thought about whenever I woke, and all I talk about whenever I spoke. All I'd sing when I would hit the high notes. But now it doesn't even matter if you come back. It's like we never even had that.
This song
Every
is
moment
mixed
when you took my joy away,
because the
all the
vocals
memories we
sound
know
stereo.
from today. Up to now I never hold back. True emotion made me feel sad,
The falsettos
but
on
I
this are
never wanna
also
hear your name again.
top notch.
And go back to how it was before you came. Start moving on, moving on. I feel on a roll since you've been gone. Start moving on, moving on. Out of my life, life where you belong.
Ooh, production.
This is the last time I'm thinking about you. I used to cry, but then was it a crime too? I spent a lifetime trying to make the right moves, and got myself caught in a pattern, babe. You take a smile and then you turn it to dust. You take what's golden and you somehow make rust. Every lie, it made it harder to trust. But now it doesn't even matter if you come back. It's like we never even had that. Every moment when you took my joy away, all the memories mean nothing from today. Up to now I never hold back. True emotion made me feel sad, but I never wanna hear your name again. And go back to how it was before you came. Start moving on, moving on. I feel on a roll since you've been gone. Start moving on, moving on. Out of my life, life where you belong. Hey,
This sounds very Beatles-esque at this point.
Start moving on, moving on. I feel on a roll since you've been gone. Start moving on, moving on. Out of my life, life where you belong.
Whoa. Good album, good song. Save. That was good. The falsettos again Damn. Overall thoughts on the album. It was a lot better, honestly, a lot better than I thought it would be. I didn't have the highest of expectations, not because I didn't think he would make good songs. It's just that after having so many very successful albums, that streak has to like kind of stop somewhere. And especially after hearing the first two singles, Eyes Closed and Boat, before getting into the whole album, I'm I'm surprised he chose these two songs to release first, because I feel like those are, of the songs I saved here, those are amongst the weaker choices. He has so many better tracks on this album that he could have easily released as lead singles. But it was good. It was a good album. I didn't save every song, but it was a good album. Very emotional, very acoustic, very orchestral. And yeah, Aaron Dessner was a very good addition to this album. His contributions here have to be recognized. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. My favorite song has to either be Dusty, one of these three, or one of these two. Or maybe even that. It's as you can tell, I cannot pinpoint a favorite. If my my pool is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 songs to pick from. But yeah, one of these highlighted songs are my favorites for now. Is my favorite for now. And yeah, overall good album. This is Ed Sheeran's final song with Warner Music. So what he does after this beats me. I was lucky enough to see him live in concert on the Mathematics tour last summer, and hopefully again soon. That's the ambition, at least. But yeah, I want to see him perform some of these songs. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. So yeah, hope you guys like it. Everything here was just my subjective opinion, and I'm gonna go to sleep.